Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone of rule well. I am not a member, however, I've entered into the labors, peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this, wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. Not my usual content. I think I've maybe done, in the last 3 years, I've maybe done maybe 4 videos like this. So, I'm going to let some of it play. We'll get a couple of precepts that I had queued up, and that will be the video. So, in advance, I pray that you were edified. I pray that, the Spirit takes over. Maybe there's something else to be added. But he says something very interesting in here. And I think that it's funny that now these, even regular Jake is, they bringing the Bible out. So here we go.
He's mine. He's mine. He don't need nobody else. I'm stingy. No other.
She said, if he's mine, he's mine. He don't need nobody else. I'm stingy. Guaranteed. And some brothers, if they choose to just deal with one, cool. So be it. If you have the means to deal with more, then so be it. Is it wise to do that now? Absolutely not. But I guarantee these women are hypocrites. They will say you can't deal with anybody else. Not that they really have a say-so. They'll say you can't deal with anyone else, yet fail to meet your needs because of their selfishness. Before we even continue on, this is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 36 and 24. So let's just cut what she said. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. And do you think, and I'm just going to assume they've had multiple rods in them, all kind of different semen, fake hair, fake everything. You think that they're a pillar of rest? I doubt it.
Race is having this conversation when it comes to polygamy. When it comes to Asian people, they got one wife. They got a wife and a.
Which I'm sorry to keep positive, but she's unlearned and never traveled. It's that culture is very big in Japan, where the wives don't feel like the husband going to a whorehouse is cheating. There's a lot of different cultures that understand who and what men are and who and what women are. It's when Esau comes with his wine, making the nations drunk and mad, and then when everything falls apart, when their culture falls apart, they upset. They don't know which way they don't know which way's up. They can't define a woman, can't define a man, right?
Husband. Bullshit. White people. I mean, you got your polygamous.
What other people? Indians? The most people in the world. Africans. What you would derive from?
And in Africa, they do have multiple wives, and you should look up something called the Levariate marriage, where they can still go and snatch women off their feet. Before we, damn, hold on. Yeah, I got them lined up in windows, right? Okay. Oh, no, we're going to hold that. We're going to put our finger in that one. I said to making the nations mad, Jeremiah 51 and 7 through 9. Babylon hath been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have been drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Okay, and these other nations, of course, but Eve and Esau have been a tag team duo since Genesis 3. Since she is drunken of that wine, and she has passed that vibration on to the children, and now we have a huge mess on our hands that only Yahweh Shai can clean up. And we just simply need the laws reinstituted on the earth. That should be the first and foremost constitution or bill or whatever it is you want to call it. All right, let me close that one because we got it already. Come on, man. Here we go. Boom. We'll leave her here for now.
The white people that programmed you and enslaved your ancestors. Don't give me this goddamn verbatim bullshit. We just talked about the goddamn whole scheme against them. In Africa, said if you got enough money, you had as many wives as you could afford. You're talking about your English goddamn slave masters. That's the that they brought over here. Goddamn, every king in the Bible. You want to go biblical? Every king in the Bible had tons of Solomon. And go and read. He got tons of You want a king that only wants you. That is delusional.
I agree to this.
He said you only want a king that only wants you is delusional, and she says agree to disagree. So that's always a cop out. Proverbs 9:13. A foolish woman is clamorous; she is simple and knoweth nothing. And we'll pair that up with Proverbs 14:1. Actually, let's go to the. Can we get the whole chapter, please? We'll come back to Genesis. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her own hands. I actually just remembered I need to make this quick, otherwise the video won't save. So let's go to Genesis 3 and have that queued up. Because I did mention the serpent, or I did mention Esau and Eve been on the same team.
Disagree.
You disagreeing with the Bible. That's how programmed your ass.
That's what I wanted. You disagreeing with the Bible. That's how programmed your ass is. And he said a mouthful.
You gonna disagree with the Bible? I disagree with the word of God. I can't do it. Because these people that told me, and you know, I'm just gonna keep on.
They'll say that's old time. That's back in old biblical times. Idiot, we're still in it. There are prophecies that still have yet to come. But speaking of, that's at Isaiah 4:1. A lot of these women are going to link up with one man, and I do mean a man of the Lord. All right. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made, and he said unto the woman, Yea, hath God said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the tree of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God had said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. All right, for God doth know that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And that's these women's problem. And then we're going to pair that up with 1 Timothy 2:14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So the reason you are being saved is to bear the children of the men of the Lord. And didn't Solomon say with all of his wives, he said he couldn't find not one righteous woman.
Hey, let's work together. You're smart.
But it can work
She's
with just
talented.
two people.
It hasn't worked for you, man. It has not worked.
He's funny, but then, that's it. I just wanted to grab something real quick, and since I'm on my phone, I can't let this video last too long, otherwise it won't save. So I pray that you are edified, man, and Abaratazat, I can go a little bit more into his statement that you're so programmed that you don't believe in the Bible. So stay tuned, Baba Kasha, Abaratazat, there'll be a part 2 with that title as well. Shalom.